What up, everyone? True Blue here, and it has been an insane day for gaming, and this week is going to continue to be an insane week for gaming. PlayStation, Sonic Central, a new Zelda's coming out, Level 5 Vision, so much, so many announcements, so much for gaming. It has been a crazy day alone just here, but it's gonna keep getting crazier throughout the week, and it's kind of crazy. It's a crazy week. But I'm not here to talk about all of the Sonic announcements or just gaming news. I'm here to talk about something a bit more sad. Today we got to see the first trailer for Holly Horror Mansion, the successor to Yokai Watch. Now, for those who don't know, I'm a massive fan of Yokai Watch. I can show this now, I actually have a Model U from Japan, the one that reads way too many medals. So, I am a Yokai Watch fan. I really love Yokai Watch. I've played all of the games except the ones on Switch. And it kind of didn't hit me that Yokai Watch really was done. It has been such a big game for me. Personally, I've just played so much of it. Met some people who played it as well. The community, very, very fun to interact with. But this video game announcement, this trailer, basically solidified that Yokai Watch is done. That trend, that fad, it's gone. Obviously it was, a big attempt for a big push for level 5. It did great at launch. Of course it declined over time, just like everything does, but then they tried not really rebranding, but they tried reinventing the brand with Shadow Side and then Jam, and nothing really stuck, and then it became a bit of a mess. And now it's safe to say Yokai Watch, as we know it, is gone. It's been gone in America for a while, but even in Japan, their like reboot toy line and anime, kind of going away now, and the mobile game is probably the only thing going strong at the current moment. That'll definitely stick around, but it believe there's rumors of it actually closing in the upcoming years. So yeah, Yokai Watch looks to be on its final legs as a franchise and may not be around too much longer. So I wanted to kind of talk about Holly Horror Mansion, my thoughts on it from the reveal trailer, and I also would like to just kind of talk about Yokai Watch a little. So for one, Holly Horror Mansion successor, it's a new game, there's new ghosts to love. I don't think any of them are going to match Jibanyan or Komasan. They're pushing this cat, does not, it is not Jibanyan, alright? It is not, that was such a solid design and art style. Maybe it'll grow on me, maybe it won't, but it's something new. It is something new. I want to look at this game as something new and be excited as a new level 5 IP, as someone who just enjoys their games, but it does sting that, like, if I play this game, don't enjoy it, and or it just doesn't end up being something that I would like to see from gaming, that'll just hurt, because this is what is taking Yokai Watch, it's taking that spot. So it will be a rough transition, to be, sure. That is gonna be what happens next. Overall, I think the game, it looks fine. I don't really have much to say. There wasn't like a lot of direct gameplay. The designs are fine. I do like the art style a ton. I know there's been a ton of back and forth on Twitter and other social media platforms. Some people really like it, some people hate it because it's taking Yokai Watch away. There's rumors of AI usage or other stuff already. Nothing is certain. I don't know really anything. I'm kind of going in with a very open mind, and since nothing is confirmed to have happened, I'm just gonna be like, all right. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I would not say excited. I am looking forward to seeing this game, what happens with it. But since it is just like a reveal, like concept trailer, I don't have much more to say on it. But if you guys would like me to keep you all updated on this, let me know, because I will do my best on my own time to just keep up with it, so I can maybe post about it on like a YouTube post, not make a video. Video's a bit much. Now for Yokai Watch. So I initially did not think twice about Yokai Watch. I remember when it got pushed in America, we had those really bad advertisements for the anime, the games. I didn't really think much of it. I just kind of figured it was something trying to actually compete with Pokemon for once, like everyone at first, and I didn't really think much of it. Then I actually watched the anime, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really solid anime. It's just really dumb fun, very casual. It's just like you get to see the yokai world for what it is, and it's really goofy. It's just a good overall, like comedy, in my opinion. And the first 2 seasons, phenomenal, in English at least. We don't talk about season 3. We still talk about that one. But after that, I then got Yokai Watch, the first one, because 2 wasn't even out in America yet, and I played through it, loved it. I thought it was just such a fun game. The characters, you were able to get so attached to them. There's so much to love in the world of Yokai Watch. And then, while it was a slow drip feed of content, we did get the second games, and then we got Blasters, and then we got 3, and I loved every single one of those games. I played so much of each of them. They were so much fun. The music was great. The yokai they kept introducing were fun. The gameplay just kind of kept improving. I really loved what they did when it got to 3 and Blasters and all their additions. Then I obviously, I remember hearing about Yokai Watch 4, because we had gotten the mainline games and Blasters, and I was very certain we were not getting the sequel to Blasters or Sengoshi. I played both of those in Japanese, of course. I think they're both really solid. Well, I like Sengoshi a lot. Busters too. Yikes, not really my favorite game, but it's still Busters, so it's still fun. But I remember hearing rumors of Shadow Side, like just kind of like a concept of an idea. And I remember that first teaser of what was it? It was like the first boss, I believe, was the teaser. And I remember thinking, it's like, oh, Yokai Watch, it's on stronger hardware. They're going all out with like the yokai. I was really excited. The gameplay definitely looked like a merge of everything that worked before, so I was very looking forward to seeing what they were gonna do. Unfortunately, we never got it in America proper, but I did watch all of the Shadowside anime at least, so I know the story. But the game itself ended up being mixed reviews in Japan, and it's mixed for sure. I don't own it, but I have played it. It is a game. I do like the story. I do think the characters are fun. The new yokai are a very mixed bag, in my opinion. They're definitely a very hit or miss bunch from Shadowside Forever Friends. Very much like you either like it or you don't like it. There's no really like a neutral ground anymore for the yokai. They redid the tribes, which I thought was stupid. still do. And then after that game basically just flopped to the, I mean, it flopped to the point they put plus plus, like a extra edition of it on PlayStation 2 for extra sales, but that still didn't help it. And then they went to Y Academy, which is the most desperate attempt at a brand going for a full like rebrand, trying to capitalize on like the name, but still do its own fit. Like, genuinely, Y Academy to me has nothing to do with the original like games. I mean, gameplay wise and story wise, like there's such little there. It's basically like references, honestly, to the original games is all you can say came out of that, but it's still a game. I don't really have much opinion on it at the current moment, but I do like a lot of the yokai designs, and the very much tokusatsu inspired superhero transformations are right up my alley, but it definitely left a interesting spot in Yokai Watch. It then went silent for a bit, and I remember getting hyped when the 10th anniversary came out and they released the 10th anniversary Yokai Watch. That thing looked amazing. A lot of money, not surprised. And then Yokai Watch 1 went to mobile, which I thought was really funny. It was the Switch port that they put to mobile. That got ported at some point. And there was the new anime, a new, like, revitalized toy line. Everything seemed to be going good, but there was no game announcements. And it did feel weird, because the brand kind of was going strong, but the games just weren't there. And then we got teased with this cat. And that stupid cat, I guess the mascot for this new game that they're working on, you know, everyone was like, is it something new? Is it Yokai Watch 5? It's something new. But overall, Yokai Watch, I was there through the whole thing. I was in the trenches waiting for new games. I was there during hype season for Shadowside and Jam. I was there when everything got released. I've played all of the 3DS games again. Like, I really do love this franchise. Pokemon will always be my number one video game franchise, but a close second is Yokai Watch. And I can't stress enough how much I love those games. If I had a 3DS with a capture card and could properly record the footage of those games, I would. But since I don't, and I don't actually own any of the Switch ones, there is no, like, video game footage. But no, I would definitely do so much content. Especially Blasters. I love Blasters. That is my favorite 3DS game. Hands down. Hands down. No contest. New Pokemon, I like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Love those games. No contest to Blasters. That game is so much fun. But all my geeking aside, I will say, I'm gonna miss it. I really will miss Yokai Watch. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun having those games. It was such a slow burn getting them. It was always like, there's so much content in the game, so it was fine, but like, it was always drip fed to us just throughout the whole time. You know, you never knew when something was coming. But now knowing that there's no more waiting, you know, it's over. It really is over, and that's so weird to say. This game is branded as the successor to Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch is done. We might get a port, they might keep the anime going, they might keep the toy lines going, because it does make money still, but Yokai Watch as we know it's gone. It's done. That is the unfortunate truth of it, and it is sad to say, and it hurts. But I will always cherish Yokai Watch. I have videos planned. Trust me, this is not going to be just a present that I got for my birthday. Thank you, Terrence. I really do hope Holly Horror Mansion can not really be something that Yokai Watch was for me. I know it's not going to be. Just that's the truth of it. Yokai Watch has such a special place in my heart. It's not going to be that. But I do hope for it to be a game that I can look towards and be like, okay, it isn't what I wanted, but it's what I needed, There is potential, and I'm really just going to hope for the best. So for all of my other Coping Yokai Watch fans, thank you for sticking around and hearing me just kind of ramble. I know a lot of you guys, the three of us out there, really wished we could get 4 in English and jam in English and just everything in English, but it's not happening, unfortunately, so we can all keep the brand alive in our hearts and not much else, really. But as an avid Pooty Pooty player, Yokai Watch is still not going anywhere for me, that is for sure. This wasn't the video I had planned for this week or heck this day, but, the announcements so happen to land on this day, so we're rolling with it. If you want to see me either A, make more content that is updating or my thoughts on things as they get released, or see me talk about Yokai Watch, because now that there is a official end, I guess, gives me more reason and desire to, so. With that being said, I want to say to level 5, make sure you don't mess this up for me. I will find you. And to everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, help out the channel a ton, and I wish you all a lovely day.